Okay, Black people, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world you're watching me. I appreciate all my new subscribers watching me from so many different places, especially all my Ghanaians living in European countries. I see you giving me shout outs. Thanks, y'all. I'm just walking, sharing that route with you because I thought maybe y'all be interested in seeing it. And I'm not gonna lie, today's one of these days I have absolutely zero motivation to even walk or even do a morning minute. But I saw my sisters already up and walking in our Black Unicorn Challenge group, Black Unicorn Workout Challenge group for the ladies. And it just got me motivated. So I'm gonna get my butt up in gear and I'm gonna walk too. But I'm also gonna record so that I can um, feel motivated to just keep going and keep being consistent. So your girl can lose some weight, get it tight, get tight. um, I want to talk about being different. I'm going to tell you, Black people, right now, it is okay to be different. There is something about Black folks. And when I say Black folks, I'm talking about everybody that's Black. I don't care what country or continent you come from. If you Black, you Black. And those of you who want to give me this breakdown of color codes, whatever. Whatever. But Black people the world over have a tendency to follow the norm, follow what society expects of you, do what you're supposed to be doing based on whatever your, however you were raised, right? Based on your culture or traditions, that's what you do. Good morning. And that's what you do. So, okay, there's steps here. I'm gonna go up these steps. But following custom, culture, tradition, and most Black people have a serious religious connotation to them. You pick the religion, Black people are on it. Good morning. Um, what happens with this is that this limits our ability to be different. It limits our ability to be bold. It limits our ability to be inquisitive, innovators, explorers. Not saying that there's not Black people that do that. Of course they are. There always has been. It's just not enough. Okay, y'all, I'm walking up these steps. I gotta be quiet now. Yes. Yes. All right, 1 mile in. 1 mile to go. I try to do two. Baby steps, people. Baby steps. Whew. These ain't no baby steps, though. These some big ass stairs. I don't know if you can see it behind me. Just gonna show it to you. Cardio. Okay, so just walked up. I feel like I'm in San Francisco somewhere walking up all them damn steps. All right. Okay. Let's try. Right now ain't nothing to see but to decide which way I want to go. Okay. Deciding on which way I want to go. But okay, I don't want to go inside the mountain. It is so important for you Black people, for me, for our children, to know that being different is not a crime. Being different doesn't make you, it's not going to break you. Ooh, shit, that looks steep. Huh. Unless he start walking down some steps. I don't think I'm going to go that way. That looks like I'm about to fall off a cliff going that way. Okay, yeah, he just took some steps. I don't know, y'all, if I want to take no more steps. No more steps again. Lord Jesus. Remember, people, I do these early morning minutes for me. I don't really do it for anybody else. I do it for me as motivation, and I feel like it can also motivate someone else. Yeah, I'm not going that way. Let me go the route where I won't get lost. But yes, being different is just a part of life, and it's okay, because what it's going to do is going to allow for you to be brave when the time comes. Right now, everybody's on this Africa bandwagon, meaning that there's a lot of Black Americans and other Black people from the diaspora interested in visiting or moving to Africa, and in particular Ghana, because of the year of return. And the year of return accidentally coincided with a freaking global pandemic. So you have the year of return, my theme music. You're always going to hear my theme music around me because this is Ghana. But you have the year of return, and that was fantastic. It brought over 1 million Black people from the diaspora into Ghana for tourism. And then you have quite a few that moved afterwards, and I'm one of those people. I moved in 2020. Year of return was in, where was year of return? Yeah, year of return was in 2019. I moved in 2019. So I moved the same year as the year of return. And there's a lot of other people who did that. Some came specifically because of the year of return, and others like me just had already planned on moving to Africa and just was like, the time is right. Those of us who made that move before the pandemic, at least for me, I'm incredibly grateful that I did that, because that pandemic has been no joke for y'all there in the West. All the lockdowns, all the deaths, all the trauma that comes with that global pandemic. And my theme music got backup singers. Yeah, that's my whole ass theme music. I truly don't understand why people can't throw their trash in a bin. It's disgusting. But anyway, let me get up this hill. Climbing up another mountain. No steps this time, just going upward. Okay, so anyway, my backup singers. Okay. All right. A Black woman whooping somebody. That's what happens when you show your butt, you're gonna get whooped. Hey, I believe in the school of whooping that ass. Okay, so let me get across real quick. All right, so the reason why I talk about being different is because, and the reason why I brought up the year of return and the global pandemic is because with the downturn of economies, people get antsy, people get scared, and people be wanting to do something different, have a change. With all the murders and killings that happen in the States, constant gun violence, America is absolutely ridiculously insane right now. And it's always been bad, but it's particularly jacked up right now. And so with all these factors, people are looking to get out. But I know my folk. I know Black people. As soon as the economy turn around, them jobs start picking back up again, and people get comfortable, y'all not gonna not even be thinking about living in Ghana, let alone our Africa, let alone coming to visit. Those of you who are different, though, those of you who see the forest from the trees, good morning, who see the forest from the trees, know that there is ample opportunity for you, and you're gonna go chase it and get it. But you can't do that if you let fear stop you. And so this is why it's okay to be different. It's okay to have a longing to come to Africa. It's okay to take a trip to Africa solo. You know, it's okay. No one can judge you. This is your life. I'm a mother of 2 adult children, and I'm gonna tell you right now, your parents need to get over their trauma and fear. Don't let them project onto you their fears, because that's all that's going to happen when you're listening to them telling you what you can't do, what you shouldn't do, why this is bad, why that is bad. In actuality, it's not when it comes to coming to Africa. You just have to do it. Now, if you're lucky, they'll be supportive. And if you're even more lucky, they'll come with you. But at the end of the day, if you're an adult, this is your life to live. You need to live your own life. And as parents, it's hard to let go of your children. And it's hard to let them do what they feel they need to do, even if you see them making mistakes. I know, I am one. So, but you have to sit back and allow them to do it. Because sooner or later, they're either going to come back to the fold and realize, what it is, or they're going to learn from life lessons. But at the end of the day, coming to Ghana or coming to an African country of your choosing could be a life-changing experience. I don't think all Black people should move to Africa. I truly don't. I think those who want to be able to get out should get out, but all Black people can't take it here. All Black people can't maintain here. And all Black people don't need to be here, because some of y'all got some super hood mindsets. And it's not going to work. And there's no social safety nets here. So you have to come here with the ability to earn income, generate income, and be entrepreneurial out the gate. So this is not something that, I'm going to wait till I get there and I'll learn it. You better start learning it before you get here. Invest in yourself. Do something for yourself so that you can learn, pick up some skills, and understand how to even get started. I had a good session with the folks in the BlackUnicorn Business Blueprint yesterday, because we have our live sessions on Sundays. And it got me thinking of how different things are here compared to the West, and how as Westerners, we see and perceive things based on Western standards. So we think that policies set by government should work. We think that laws set by government should be enforced. We think that regulatory bodies actually work and do their job. Although there's plenty of corruption in the Western system, especially in the US, all demonstrated through Trump, it's nothing on the scale that it is in Africa. And the things that they're able to get away with corruption and stuff is interesting. I want to show you guys a storefront. This is a storefront that someone just built. They're going to definitely put something in here. I don't know if you can see, but it's small. I see this as a storage room, like a U-Haul storage room, 10 by 10. Yeah, it's like a 10 by 10 storage room. I just want to show you that because I want to show you how they can set up shop in anything. And because they're building this one, can you guys see it? It's like wood and a little bit of brick, and there's a house that is connected to. So this person built their own storefront, so at front of their house they can sell stuff to passersby. And so a lot of people do that here. So for some of y'all, that's an option too, so depending on where you live at, especially if you have stuff you're bringing with you that you want to sell or something. I don't know. It's up to you. But anyway, as I was saying, the fact that things work so differently here is like a bit of a shock for people when they want to do business here. And most folks don't seem to understand that until they get here. That's why when people are steady registering businesses, good morning, and using certain people to do it for them, their businesses aren't truly registered. They have forged papers. It's just nothing but drama for no reason. And so, whew. Okay, I'm getting my bearings, you guys. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at real quick. Okay, the bookshop. Okay. All right, got it. Got my bearings. But what I'm saying to you is that in the end, things work totally different here. And if you think you can use the same skill sets you had for entrepreneurship in the US here, and it's going to work exactly the same, you're going to be disappointed because it's not. Your skills are transferable, naturally, of course. But will they work in the same way? I don't think so, because things just operate here differently. And that's just my personal opinion from my own experiences and from talking to and dealing with others that have been here. You know, I've met people that say they're in some form of, let's say, health technology, software development, other things, and haven't had one contract in Ghana yet because they don't know how to navigate or how to circumvent the nonsense, because there's a lot of that. And, you know, so it's just like, it's challenging for anyone. So that's why I'm sharing that with you. And, you know, that's what we do within the Black Unicorn Business Blueprint, is prepare people, small groups of people. So people invest in yourself. But let me get back to the point. The point is, when you're different and you want to make a move, you're always going to have somebody there. Guys, I can't see none of the words on the screen, so forgive me. I'll read all the chats during the live replay. Thank you guys so much for joining. I didn't even think anybody was on here. I thought I was on here by myself, because y'all know how I feel about editing. Good morning. How I feel about editing. So thank you guys for joining. But when you're different and you want to come to Africa, you're going to hear so much shit talked to you about it. You're going to hear so much negative, stupid, ignorant things told to you about Africa. And I mean ignorant to the extreme, you know, the extreme of African booty scratcher, you know. And I'd be like, who's scratching their booties? Because all I see is rednecks scratching their booties with the cracks open. But, you know, that's just me pointing out the obvious. So I'm going to show you guys, I hope you guys can see how they burn shit everywhere. Look at this. Can you guys see that? It's just burning behind me. You have these random fires everywhere, especially in the morning or in the evening. They're burning trash, and it drives me completely crazy because I think it's super disgusting. But that's one of those trade-offs. That is one of those trade-offs. But yeah, so when people are talking to you crazy, telling you what you can't do, why you can't do it, how you're going to fail, how it's a mistake, how there's nothing in Africa, everybody's starving in Africa, let me tell you something. This is a place where everybody's eating organic. Seriously. For the most part, they really are eating organically, other than all these canned tomato products, which is gross. But get out of the city, honey. Everything is tapped from nature. I got some super fresh palm nut oil, and when I made the palm nut soup with the palm nuts, of course, the base, it was just like, I don't know, it was like a whole different experience. I'm not saying you need to have palm nut oil in your palm nut soup. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying, I'm trying to give an example of how you can have fresh things every day. Fresh vegetables, not frozen, not canned. Fresh fruit, not frozen or canned. If you give them canned fruit, they would be so confused because they don't eat that here. They have natural fresh fruit, and that's going to be across the areas of Africa that are fertile, you know, and have fertile land. And Ghana is just one of these places. You throw down a seed, it's going to grow. Preacher Man is already out. Y'all hear Preacher Man back there? Preacher Man on the corner at the taxi station, just preaching. This nigga trying to get some money. That's all that is. And someone openly taking a shit. I just saw him just standing on the side. He just squatting on the side, taking a full ass dump. They be trying to traumatize me on my walks. I swear to God. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Anywho, let's talk about being different. God. Lord have mercy. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys, don't believe the hype. Don't believe the lies. Don't believe the fuckboy nonsense that some people come over here and be like, they're trying to rip us off. There's no snacks. There's this, there's that. Yeah, you're going to have cases of people trying to get over on you. Hell yeah. I didn't share some with you guys. But this constant, like everything is a constant scam. No, it's not that. But you do need to be more vigilant. If you're going to come to Africa because you are a different type of person with a different type of mindset that's more open and understand where you come from, who your people are, and that you are being Black, you are of African descent, then come being wise. Come with the same common sense you had in the States. Don't come here being wide open and stupid. A lot of y'all come here wide open and dumb as fuck. Believe anything anybody tell you and then be sitting up there wondering why shit don't work out. Just because someone's Ghanaian or just because someone's local or just because someone lives here doesn't mean that they have your best interest at heart. And when you blindly believe people and no questions, yet you'll question the shit out of an American, but you blindly believe some people just because they're local, it's just bizarre to me. And I'm just like, what does your common sense tell you? Like, would you do that if you were in America? Would you just hand over your passport to a stranger for no reason? If you were in America, I'm just giving this as an example. Just because they told you, oh, well, I can help you do this, I can help you do that because I work here, I work there. Look at me in my uniform. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, use some common sense. I'm not saying that people won't help you and things don't work differently here because they 100% do, and the people will 100% help you. But use your common sense. It just seems to me that people ride a bandwagon, and that bandwagon is follow the leader. For those people who are different, and it's okay to be different, your mindset is at a whole different level. Your mindset is like, okay, it's my time. It's my time to reconnect with the ancestors. It's my time to reconnect with my heritage. It's my time to understand what being a Ghanaian woman really means, what being an African woman really means, what being and living in Africa really is. It's up to you to decide if you're going to do that and when you're going to do that. But you need to just have the ability to be brave enough to make that move and to be different without letting other people hold you back. So a lot of this probably sounds like I'm rambling because my thoughts are going all over the place because I'm trying to walk and figure out where I'm going. But I think for the most part, you understand what I'm sharing with you. Because things are popular now, because Ghana is popular now, people are coming, people are buying, people are doing things. I'm just curious to see how this works out when economies bounce back. The pandemic is no longer a pandemic, and reality sets in, because I find it astounding what Black people are willing to put up with and deal with in the States and not blink an eye and act like it's normal. You live in trauma, basically a war zone that's constantly having battles, but pretend as if that is not your reality. Pretend as if that is not something that affects you when you have to sit there and try to talk to your children about how to deal with white people and they're 6 years old, so they don't go be put in handcuffs and take off to jail or shot or held at gunpoint. Think about where you're at. You'd never have those problems here, ever. Never, ever, ever. But, to each his own. But I know as the economy bounces back, as the pandemic goes away, this drive, this excitement to come to Africa, this excitement to come to Ghana will fade. And only the true and through are going to actually come through, stay, and make a difference. Because coming for a one-shot visit is great for tourism. Coming to visit over the years is nice. But when you come to live, you gain and have a vested interest in the country, in the community, in the people, and the culture. And you're going to want to see it be uplifted and not dragged down. And therefore, you're going to be part of that that change with the jobs you offer, with the education you offer, with the skills you offer, with the mentorship you offer. You're going to be part of that, whether you want to or not. It just will happen naturally. But I just want to say to y'all who are different, to y'all who are true, to y'all who really know what you want and make it do what it do, it's okay to be different. I don't care how old you are, as long as you're grown. Don't let nobody hold you back, and you need to go for yours. So just do it, you know? And if you live in fear, yo, sorry, your life sucks. Sorry, that's all I can say for you. Sorry, Charlie. No, that is not a good thing. You won't be successful at all, not at all. So, Black people, thank you for joining me on this live. I figured I'd just get myself motivated. I have gotten motivated. I'm not walking as fast like as I did yesterday and the day before, but at least I got out and walked. So if you're sitting on the couch or if you are headed to work, get out and walk before work, after work, at lunch, whatever. Take a walk. All it does is make you feel better. Helps your brain open up, helps the endorphins happen or whatever that stuff is called. And, you know, it just gives you good feelings. It just gives you all warm and fuzzy inside. All right, guys. Have a good one. Good night, good evening. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. It is Monday. Yes, ma'am. Start of a new week. Get it popping. Get it popping, Black people. Go and make them coins. Bye.